Hello everyone. Today let us know about the project Hostel Credit Debit Management System. So first let us extract the project. So we can see that the file is extracting, and inside the file we can see there are 3 zipped files. So let us unzip database backup and source code file. And the project documentation file includes all the project reports. In the source code we can find all the PHP files and all the other files which are required to run the project, and in Hostel Credit Debit Management database file, that is a SQL file. Now let us copy the folder source code and let us paste this in C drive inside the XAMPP folder in the htdocs folder. So this is because I have installed XAMPP control panel in the C drive. So wherever you have installed XAMPP control panel, in that particular folder in the htdocs, paste it. So once it is done, we can view all the contents of the folder source code, that is all the PHP files can be viewed. Now open XAMPP control panel and start Apache and MySQL server. So these 2 servers are required to run any PHP MySQL project. Now copy the name of the folder source code and open the browser. So in the browser we have to type localhost / and paste the name of the folder what we have copied, that is source code. So this is the project Hostel Credit Management System. So here this is the window for the student. We can also view the window of the admin by just typing admin in the, and here let us open the database. To open the database we must type localhost / phpMyAdmin, and we have to create the database. So we don't know the database, so let us open the folder, and in the folder in the database backup, so here we have the SQL file. Let us copy the name of this file and let us paste this in the place of a database name. Now click on create, and this will create the database Hostel Credit Debit Management System. Now we already have the database, hence we are not going to create any tables. So let us import the database what we already have. So click on choose file, and in the folder new folder, inside the Hostel Credit Debit Management System, we have the SQL file. Open the file and click on go. So this will take some time to import, depends on the size of the file. Remember the name of the database and the name of the file what we have must be same. So here we can see this includes 4 tables. Now let us open our project and let us refresh the project. So this is the Hostel Debit Credit Management System, where the students will give their money in the hostel administration, and the administration will manage that money, and whenever the students needs the money it will be debited, and whenever the student gives the money it will be credited. So now let us log in as the admin. So when you type localhost / source code, then we have to type admin, then the admin login panel will be available. Then here the login ID and password of the admin must be entered. So the admin can view the dashboard, and they can update their profile details, they can change the profile details, and they can also change their password. So here to change the password they must enter their old password and then the new and the confirm password. Under staff, in add staff, here the various other staffs who work in the hostel can be added. So here the staff type can be either employee or admin. So employee or staff. In the login ID of the admin must or the staff must be entered, then the password, confirm password, and the account status active or inactive. So the login ID and password is manually given by the admin to all the other staffs, because the staff doesn't have any registration panel. So the various staffs who work in the hostel can be viewed by the admin, and they can also edit and delete, and this option is not available for the other staffs. In the course, the admin can add the various courses that are available in the hostel, in the college hostel. So here the students belonging to these particular courses can join the hostel. The course name, course description and the status must be selected. Again, adding course and view course option is available only for the admin. It is not available for the staff. In the student, admin can add the students, they can view the students, and they must approve the students who have been registered. So let us view the students. The adding students we will do in the student registration. And here the admin can view the various students, they can edit their details as well as they can deactivate them. In the pending, all students who are registered through the registration process, they must be activated by the admin. In the add student, the admin can also add the students manually here, or the students can register themselves in the registration panel. So let us log out from the admin. Now let us register as the student. The student must register by entering their name. The full name of the student must be entered, and then they must select their course and their enrollment number and their admission number. Then the password, and in the read type password, the same password must be entered for the confirmation of the password. Then the email ID and the contact number must be entered. Then the student account will be created and they must wait for the admin to verify the account. Only after the verification of the admin the student can log in. So now let us log in as the admin so we can see how we are going to admin panel. The admin must log in using the login ID and their password. So here the default login ID and password is admin and the password is admin 2 times. In the student, in view pending, so here the students who are registered and not activated can be viewed by the admin, and the admin can activate the students by ensuring whether they are the students of their particular hostel only. And once the student is activated, they can be viewed under view student and they can be edited, and their admission number and their enrollment number can be viewed by the admin. Now let us log in as the student. The student must log in using their admission number or enrollment number and the password which they had given at the time of registration. So once the student logs in, they can update their profile details, they can add their birth dates, then their address details, gender, the address of the student must be entered, then the bank detail must be entered, the profile of the student and the ID proof of the student. So in the ID proof they can give other details, voter ID details, PAN card details. Click on update profile and the student profile will be updated, and the student can also change their password here. But to change the password they must mention their old password. Without adding the old password they cannot change their password. So in the transaction report the student can view their account details and they can view if they have done any transactions or if they have credited any balance or if any amount is debited, then the student can view. So the credit and debit will be done by the management itself. The student can only view them. So let us log out from the student. Now let us log in as the admin. The admin must make the credit entry and debit entry. So let us make the credit entry. To make the credit entry, the admin must know the student details. So let us view the student. In view student, we can view the details of all the students and to which student the admin wants to make the credit or debit entry. Their admission number or enrollment number must be known by the admin, and once the admin enters the student enrollment number, the student detail will be available to view, and there the amount must be entered. That is, what is the amount the student wants to credit must be entered here. and in the transaction note any details can be entered. So once the credit entry is submitted, the amount will be credited and the receipt also will be generated, and this can be printed and given to the student. Now let us open the incognito window. So here we can view the reflections that happen in the student account. So let us open the project here and let us log in as the student. So now we can see the total credit of the student is 12,000. This is what the admin has done in the credit entry. So in the credit report of the student, we can see that the amount has been credited on the particular date, and the receipt number also can be viewed. And in the admin's panel, in the debit entry, the admin can debit the amount. That is, in case if the student comes to the management and asks for the money, then what is the money he asked, that much amount must be debited from the management account. So here, by entering the student detail, the amount will be debited and the transaction note must be entered. Then once the amount is debited, the receipt is again generated, and what is the available balance of the student, that also can be viewed here. And if you see the student's account here, now we can see that the debited amount is available, and in the transaction report under debit report, here all the debit entries of the student can be viewed and the available balance also can be viewed here. So in the transaction report, all the entries, the debit as well as credit, all entries can be viewed together. So in the admin's account, in view entries, now we can see the credit and debit entries of all the students. The student can only view their credit and debit details, but the admin can view the credit and debit details of all the students of the hostel. So in the credit report, only the credit reports of all students can be viewed, and we can see what credit what we made today can be viewed. And in the debit, we can view the debit entries of all the students, and in the transaction report, credit as well as debit and the total balance remaining, all the details can be viewed by the admin. So the total balance that is present in the hostel is now 24,300. So this is about the hostel debit credit management system. So thank you for watching the video. For further queries, kindly visit our website. Thank you.